Hey, what's up everyone? I am back to review more Blue Sky films. That's right, we're going to be reviewing more Blue Sky films. But before we get any further, please subscribe for more of my videos. I do news related stuff, I do reviews, I do theories. I do lots of things. I do a little bit of gaming too, so if you guys are interested in that stuff, please hit that like button and subscribe. And for those who are already subscribed, if you guys want to see more of my videos, check out my playlist. Now I don't have all my videos in a playlist yet, but I got most of them in there. So if you guys want to see some videos on my playlist, then check them out. That'll be really nice, because I'm sure you guys will enjoy a lot of my videos. Anywho, let's get started. I gotta tell you guys, the world always changes. You know that? That the world's always changing in many ways, and so many ways. In fact, it changes so fast that it only lasts 10 years or so, and then the world changes. Has anyone else noticed that, or has that been me? Yes, sirree, the world, the continents, and many life and creatures have changed and evolved over the years. So the world back then looked much different than it did now. But yes, it feels like things have changed so much these last few decades that I have been around. Anywho, it's time to talk about Ice Age. Ice Age 4, Continental Drift. How is Ice Age Continental Drift? How is it? Is it good, bad, or meh? Well, I gotta say, this film is kinda honestly. I know a lot of people either think it's okay, or they absolutely hate it, and they think the movies should have ended at Ice Age 3. I think this film is okay, though. That's where I stand. But I have a lot of problems with this film too. I have a lot of problems. I figured I'll get the problems out of the way first, and then I'll talk about the things I like about this film. One problem I have with this film is I feel like Manny is kind of unlikable again. Just like Ice Age 3 is kind of, I don't really like the way they're shifting his character for. Now, unlike Ice Age 3, he's kind of got a reason for being a jerk, because, he lost his, original kids, and he doesn't want something to happen to his daughter. But we've seen that trope done so many times before. I mean, we've seen it on Despicable Me. We've seen it on, Despicable Me 2, I think, came out. I don't know if it came out after Ice Age 4 or not. I can't remember. We've seen it in Hotel Transylvania. We've seen it in so many other films before. And I just feel like it's kind of a trope that's kind of... I mean, this is okay. I think it's fine. I mean, it's not really that bad, but I kind of wish this movie would have brought up, because they brought up, the fact that Diego left his herd. I mean, his pack, and he left his pack. He mentioned that into the scene where Shara was at in the cell. Well, in this wooden, sticks they call a cell or a prison. But I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. I'll get to that in a little bit, because I'll mention that. But I'm gonna talk about kind of the movie itself, But yes, it's kind of just It's kind of just kind of okay. I like the beginning of the movie. The beginning of it's pretty great. I think it's the best opening of all the Ice Age movies. It's literally the best. Basically, Scrat, goes through his acorn shenanigans and destroys the continent. And that's probably the best part. Now, apparently Buck made a cameo. He made a cameo in the movie, but he was only at the beginning of the movie where Scrat fell on the earth. I don't know why they even show him. I don't know why they show him. I'm pretty sure it made a lot of people mad because they're like, but Buck was our favorite character, and they only show him, in that one scene. Now, for some reason, his sword appears. His sword appears in the it appears towards the end of the movie. I don't think it's his sword though, but it looks like his sword though. I don't know. They were fighting with pirates and stuff, and the sword looks like Buck's. It has the tooth, and then the green, grass, tying it to the stick, it has that. But that doesn't make any sense because Buck went back to the lost world, so it doesn't make sense how his sword appeared. I think that the writers are making it out to be his sword, but I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, honestly. It really doesn't. But I can totally see the writers doing that. I can. But I can totally see them, doing that and stuff. But yeah, I don't know though. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff though. But yeah, But yeah, I don't know though. But yeah, I gotta say though, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff to like about the film too, though. I don't think the pirates are as good as the saber-toothed tigers in the first film. However, they do play more of a role than the sabers do in the first film, which is a highlight. But it keeps cutting back and forth between it keeps cutting back and forth between, San Diego and Manny and Granny, because Granny's in this movie. Remember in Rio how I said that one black actress, she played like a little minor role in the Rio movie? Well, she has a full role here, and she's Granny, I guess. She voices Granny. And Granny's an alright character. I don't think she's great, but I think she's alright. But yeah, it cuts back and forth between them and then Peaches and Ellie and Crash and Eddie. And I gotta say, their plot it's very forgettable. It's really forgettable. Like, I don't really care for it. It's just a freaking high school thing or whatever the heck it is, where they have the jackasses, who poke fun at, people and stuff, the cool kids, I'm sure a lot of people in high school, I wasn't one of them, but I know a lot of people, my dad was like that in school too. He got himself into trouble and stuff, that, so, a lot of people were kind of like that. My main problem in high school was I had a problem with controlling my emotion thing and stuff. I had a problem with that, so yeah. But basically, that's kind of what it is. It's just freaking. I hate these freaking mammoths. They're just freaking. They're just freaking these dweeb, like high school, jerks that freaking, that freaking pick on Lewis and stuff. And I gotta say, it's funny. I think Lewis has a crush on Peaches. I think he has a crush on Peaches because, like, I know it's probably they don't really hint at it too much, but they do hint at it a little bit. And I gotta say, I think Lewis has a crush on Peaches. Which I guess I don't know. I don't know how a groundhog and a mammoth could work. But I guess it can work in some way or form. I don't know. But I mean, that's just weird though. I mean, it's just weird for a ground. I mean, plus Lewis is like, you know, half the. Lewis is like really small compared to Peaches, but I guess it could work. I mean, consider a dragon and donkey had babies in Shrek. I guess that could work. I still question that, honestly. To be honest, I still question that. But yeah, basically, yeah, it's just kind of forgettable. And then this is the movie that started making Crash and Eddie kind of stupid, honestly. They kind of were a little bit stupid in the first, you know, film. First, like, you know, well, 2 films they were in. I should say that would say the first 3, but they weren't in the first movie, so. And I gotta say, yeah, they're kind of just dim-witted here. They're kind of just dim-witted, honestly. They really are, and they're kind of dim-witted, and I guess they. I mean, it doesn't really affect me. I know a lot of people absolutely despise Crash and Eddie. They think they're the worst characters ever. I've watched like 4 Ice Age movies so far, and the 3 that they were in, they're really not that bad. I mean, yes, the first movie they appeared in was Ice Age 2, and that movie they were freaking obnoxious. I mean, they were, you know, picking on Sid and Diego. You know, the writers are trying to set up this plot that makes you want to. They're trying to set this plot up, introducing these characters, but they do a horrible job, you know. But here they're really not that bad. They're just stupid. It's just that's the whole joke. They're just freaking stupid. If you take them out of the movie, it wouldn't change anything. Really, it really wouldn't. They really are pushed aside in this movie. They really are. It's really funny. It really is. But yeah, they got pushed aside, and they don't really play any roles. All they're just used as jokes. And then again, even the jokes, there's only a few of them with them in it. So yeah, they really don't play much of a role in this movie, which is really funny. I mean, it's really funny. They went from Ice Age 3 to being the main cast of the movie to being pushed to the side. And Ellie's a good character in this movie. She's good. I wouldn't say great, because Peaches is, you know, talking down to Lewis and trying to look all, you know, cool and stuff, but, you know, with these stupid dweeb, you know, mammoths that, you know, are again like basically high school knockoffs, you know, like from, you know, like, you know, high school and middle school movies and stuff. And I gotta say, yeah, they're just kind of bland, honestly. But yeah, I think Ellie should have, you know, standed up for Peaches and should have been like, no, you should not be saying that, because you could hurt Lewis's feelings, you know, instead of just you know, having a sad look on your face and then like, you know, letting her daughter get away with this. I mean, at the end, I guess she did realize what she did was wrong. I guess maybe Ellie was realizing she was gonna fix her mistakes, but still, you should get on to your kids about that. Let's pretend that like I have like a friend, you know. Let's pretend I'm in school, you know, and I haven't been in school in a long time, but let's pretend I am in school and I am, you know, friends with this person, and he wants to, you know, to hang out with me, but then I go and like hang out with the cool kids, you know, and basically ditch him, and my parents don't say a thing. That just sounds very disrespectful and wrong. I mean, it does. Hey, but what do I know? I mean, in high school, I had to deal with a situation with one of my friends, and no one really cared about that, so, I mean, I don't know, I really don't. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about that situation either right now, but I want to talk about the movie mainly. But yeah, that's basically part of the movie, is, you know, that. And again, it's forgettable because there really ain't nothing to it. It doesn't really add to the movie. now the San Diego and Manny and I guess Granny segment, you know, those are it's the highlight of the movie. It's really the highlight. It's the highlight of the movie. I really like how it's the highlight of the movie, and they really they focus on them more than they do with Manny's, you know, kid and wife. So I'm glad they do that. So I'm really glad that they did that, though. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably the highlight, because again, we get a lot of great moments with them. Like, we get a lot of great moments with you know, Sid and Manny. There's one segment where they're teasing Diego, and I don't know. You should feel bad for Diego, but it's just it puts a giant grin on my face to see Manny and Sid, you know, singing along, like the sitting in the tree, which I have no idea what the sitting in the tree has to do with that. I mean, I get the KISS, you know, ing, that's kissing, but I don't get the tree part of the song. But they were singing it, and I just found it so heartwarming, because, you know, we're so used to seeing Manny, you know, trashing on Sid, but that was actually really good. That was really good. I really liked that. And there's more moments too, like there's the moment where the pirates are singing this song. It's pretty catchy. But it's pretty catchy, and I gotta say, I really like it, and it actually lasts quite a while for a song. Usually songs are like about a minute or two, but I think the song kind of dragged on to like about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes. It's pretty catchy. I really like it. Speaking of songs, I have one here that says, I wrote this down on the envelope. It says, I want to bring this up. But there's the main, you know, the main song. You know, the song, well, you know, the main menu, it has a song in it. This is the first movie, well, Ice Age movie to use an actual song in the DVD. I'm not sure if Ice Age 5, you know, ever does that, because I have not watched Ice Age 5 on DVD. Heck, the last time I watched Ice Age 5 was in the theaters, and that was all the way back in 2016, so, I've seen clips of it, and what I've seen of it, it looks pretty bad, but I don't know, I can't really say, you know, that, I can't really say what I think about it, because, you know, people have to cut that stuff up, you know, on YouTube to avoid copyright, you know, and all that, so. But if you go on Patreon, you can watch that stuff with the YouTubers, but even then, they'll be talking over it and stuff, and you might as well just get it on DVD, or watch it on streaming, I don't know, which one you guys prefer, I guess. But yes, I gotta say though that yeah, it's definitely pretty you know, like what I've seen of that movie, it's not very good, and yeah, and I'm not paying for Patreon because I don't have the money. I'm really low on cash right now, and if I'm gonna be buying Wii U stuff, I can't be doing Patreon, so I probably won't ever get into Patreon, sadly. But I'll try to like go to live streams and maybe donate some money maybe down the road, like Nathaniel Bandies or something. I don't know though. But let's get back to Ice Age 4. We're talking about Ice Age 4, so yeah. But yeah, I have not seen Ice Age 5 in a while, so but yeah, I'm gonna see it down the road, so yeah. Look forward to that review. I don't know if I'm looking forward to watching that movie, but I don't know. Anywho, I'm getting off topic here. Let's go back to Ice Age 4. Yeah, I gotta say though, yeah, the music again, like the music in the title screen, you know, when you click the movie, I don't like it. I hate it. I really hate it. It sucks. The freaking song sucks. I hate it. I kind of wish they wouldn't use it, but nope, they decided to go with singing, you know. Ice Age 3 actually didn't have any music at all. It was actually just silence. It was just showing a T-Rex, I guess. T-Rex mouth looking for a Scrat, I guess. That's just weird, but I don't know. The first two movies had, you know, music, but this one had song, and then the Ice Age 3 didn't have anything, so I don't know. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I don't like the song. Oh, I like the pirate song. The pirate song's pretty catchy, but I do not like this one. This one sucks. I hate it, so yeah. But yeah, anywho, yeah, there's a like, it's like a hit or miss movie, and even in like the ocean segment, there's some problems I have with the movie too. Like only a few nitpicks. Like I feel like Sierra. Here's what I was gonna bring up here. Sierra, I think that's her name. Shira, actually it's Shira, not Sierra. It's Shira. What is her name? She's the female, saber-toothed tiger. And guess what? They pair her up with Diego. I'm perfectly fine with making her, you know, a main character, but why do they need to freaking pair her up? Actually, take that, a main character, I think, even then, I don't think it was a good idea, because now there's so many characters, and by the fifth movie, I hear it's pretty bad with the characters, so yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like they should have made her, maybe they could have made her the captain, and maybe the crew, they could have made the crew, you know, look up to her. Maybe she could have played roles, but I feel like making her a main character, it doesn't work very well. I mean, she's a good character. I do like how they develop her and make her kind of, you know, a scummy, you know, selfish jerk, and then they turn her into a nice character, you know. You can see some character development with her, not as much as you saw with Diego in the first movie, but still, they did a pretty good job with it. The problem is they try to pair her up with Diego, because every freaking character needs a freaking girlfriend. I'm serious, it's just, I mean, I get Manny. Manny's fine. Manny's fine with he's fine with a girlfriend, because his family died, and they want him to move on, so yeah, I'm fine with that. But why do they need to, you know, give Diego a girlfriend? You know, why do they need to give him one too? I feel like they just ran out of things to do with Diego and decided to give him a girlfriend or something. I don't know. I don't feel like that was a good idea, because I hear by the fifth movie it's not very good, but I don't know. I mean, you should be like, well, it's not that big of a deal, because it's not that big of a deal. Because with the fifth, you know, movie, you know, well, I mean, with the you know, Diego, we want to see the character be happy too, but I don't feel like he needed a girlfriend. I don't feel like he needed one. I feel like maybe they could have just been friends or something, you know. I don't feel like they should have paired him up with one. I don't feel like it works very well and stuff, and that's one of my bigger problems with that plot, is they kind of just, you know. But yeah, I really do like the plot with them. But unfortunately, they had to keep cutting back and forth with them and Peaches and Ellie, which is Manny's, you know, daughter and, you know, wife, and I feel like it just, again, that plot's not very good. It's kind of just iffy, you know, it's not very good. But I also should say this, fun fact about this, Peter Dinklage voices Captain Gut, so you guys know. That's what that fun fact is down there. I know it's funny, I'm reading it out, you know, yeah, I wrote it down, but I mean, Pie Guy does the same thing on his reviews, or he did with SpongeBob before he retired from it, but yeah, I mean, I do the same thing, but yeah, I figured I could point that out, because, you know, I wrote it down and pointed it out. Plus, I mean, typing it on here means I don't have to type it, on, write it on the piece of paper or the envelope I'm using, because I'm using a tiny envelope. But yeah, I gotta say, this film's kind of, again, kind of mixed, honestly. I think I'm gonna go ahead and, give it kind of a meh. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a meh. Also, I don't know why I closed my DS. I guess I wasn't thinking there. But I'm gonna give it a meh, definitely. It's getting a meh because I think the plot with Manny, Diego, and Sid, that one's great, and Granny, but she's just okay. I don't find her offensive or anything, but I think she's all right. She's not boring like the B plot with Peaches, Ellie, and Lewis and stuff. I mean, again, that's not like it's really, really bad or anything. It's just bland and boring. Like, again, I don't want to watch a movie with someone trying to be cool with cool kids and stuff. I don't really care for that. And again, those mammoths don't really have any personality except for that. And don't worry about by the fifth movie, Ethan will be gone, so yeah, I don't know what the heck was the point of this, but yeah, I'll get to that down the road, I will. Again, I haven't seen Ice Age 5 in years, but I'll be watching it down the road, so yeah, But yeah, this film, though, is definitely meh. I figure I'll go ahead and give it a score, too, Between 0 through 120, what score should I give this film? Well, it's not really that bad, but it's not really that good either. It's kind of in the middle. I think I'm going to give it 60 points. That's right, 60 points. 60 points. I'm gonna give it 60 points. This movie is getting 60 points though because it's in the middle. It really is. Like, I feel like it's literally split for me. Like, I think again the B plot is just really forgettable, and although it doesn't focus on it as much as the A plot, I feel like because it started off like that, and that was really forgettable as it was. I feel like, I'm not saying Peaches and Elliot are bad characters, but I just feel like I don't feel like this movie handled them as the best. And again, Crash and Eddie don't really play a role in this movie except being stupid, so yeah, I don't really know. But hey, I don't know. Again, it's kind of split. Like I said, since it takes like about 10 minutes, for that to happen. Also, Sid's family, decides to drop off Granny and leave her. That's how Granny ends up with Sid. So yeah, that's how yeah, who cares about Sid's family, right? I mean, they're only on the screen a little bit, but yeah, I think 60 points is a perfect way to score this, though. It's perfect. It's not or bad or it's good. It's literally split in the middle, because 120 points is the highest my score count will go, for me at least. I mean, maybe people could have scores higher than that, but 120 is the highest for me. So 60 is literally in the middle. So yeah, it's literally half of 120. But I think this film is okay, actually. I don't think it's as bad as other people think it is. I don't think it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's not great, but I don't think it's really that bad. And there are some funny moments, like there are some funny moments like where Manny's comparing, like comparing the crew as different things, like, the Easter Bunny and stuff and all that. And I do like the segment where those gerbil things, Sid's like dancing with them. That's pretty funny too. But overall, it's not really that funny. In the beginning part with Scrat's funny too. Speaking of Scrat, unlike Ice Age 3, I think Scrat's role is much better here. It's much better. But it's much better than Ice Age 3. But yeah, it's much better than Ice Age 3's, Scrat segments, but Scrat's, I still feel bad for Scrat, because of course Scrat doesn't get the acorn at the end. You know exactly how it's going to play out and end. Well, not play out, but end, They do have one segment too, where he's attacking these fish, these, I don't even know what they're called, sirens or something, I don't even know what they're called. I think that's what Manny calls them, or he was just preferring them as sirens, like noisy things or something. I don't really know what the heck he was preferring to them. But yeah, I gotta say, it was funny when Scrat was attacking. When it showed, Scrat's, ex-girlfriend, and then Scrat's like, oh, screw this, I'm out of here. And then they whistled, and then there's the acorn. That was really funny. I really liked that. But again, it just ends with Scrat losing his acorn. And although it's not as bad as the third one, I still think it's not the best. I think it's funny to see, how Atlantis in the Ice Age version, how Atlantis, sunk. But I think it's just kind of weird, and the fact that the saber-toothed tiger in charge of Atlantis, I think he's in charge. He speaks. He literally speaks English, while the other saber-toothed squirrels, including Scrat, did not speak English. I mean, we've had Scratette in the third film, she didn't speak English. I don't know why they make him speak. I mean, it's all right, I suppose. His voice is okay, but I just think it's weird. Also, I can't forget about that segment where Scrat literally goes underwater and literally his body changes and all that. That's really disturbing. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really disturbing. So yeah, but I think it's an okay film. I don't really have any really negative things to say about it. Well, I mean, not really any super harsh things to say about it. But I don't think it's great. I don't think it's, like I said, the B plot is really forgettable, and it takes a little while to get to the plot where they're in the ocean. So yeah. Not as good as the third film, but I think it's better than the second film. It's better than the second film, definitely. But anywho, tell me what you guys think of the Ice Age 4 movie and stuff. Do you guys think it's all right? Do you guys hate it? Tell me what you guys think about this movie in the comments below. Also, before I go, I should mention something else too. The comment question today. I should have a comment question. Now I don't really know what I'm gonna do for this one. I guess I can say here. Do you guys prefer what's your favorite Ice Age movie? I should say that. What's your favorite Ice Age movie? Is it Ice Age 1 or Ice Age 2, or I don't know, even up to Ice Age 5. I guess you can put Adventures of Buck Wild too, but I doubt really a lot of people are gonna say that's their favorite film. I mean, even though it's not made by Blue Sky, I'll count it too, But tell me what's your favorite Ice Age movie? Mine's the first one. I would like to hear your guys' opinions on your favorite Ice Age movie, and also, if you guys take a while to answer it, I'll still come back and I come back to my videos all the time, so I'll try to keep an eye on comments and see what people post. So I'll keep in touch with your guys' comments and answers. So even like 3 months down the road, if you guys put your comment question in the video, I'll go back and look at it. I may not always respond if I don't have anything to say, but I'll go back and look at it for you guys. So, anywho, see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos, and see you guys next time. Bye.